Alright, everybody. You know the drill by now. New week, new Odyssey. Oh. I get a feeling this isn't going to be fun. Just don't ask why. I just have a feeling. Anyway, Extreme Mode Odyssey. Third map is already Spillway. Is that Dark Castle? That doesn't look like Dark Castle. Fucking ravine. Okay. Alright, well, let's just... Anyway. Epic Journey 1. Sniper versus walls. Sniper is training their skills to solve the obstacles. Okay, but some balloons are about to attack by WOR's Liar. Okay. Interesting. What have we got then? Okay, hard standard, slightly increased balloon and mob speed, that's fair. I appreciate that. That seems fine. Encrypted, medium standard, 6 to 70. Good chunk of stuff to start with, and removal cost rate has been reduced a lot. Okay. Monkey knowledge is not allowed, but once again it's medium standard, and we've got quite a nice amount of money to start off with, so that's generous. I appreciate that. Spillway, hard ABR, 6 to 80. Removal cost rate has been increased by 500%. And that's a very generous amount of starting cash. Okay, that sucks. Cornfield, love Cornfield. Hard Impoppable, 12,000 to start off from 40 to 80. Selling is disabled and removal rate will bite you in the ass because it is also least cash. You have to spend less than 66666 cash money. Okay. And finally, the map we all hate and have not been waiting for. And Monkey Knowledge is disabled and it's on Chimps mode, but it's Ravine. We have 80,000 to start with. Balloon and Moab speed are cut in half. And it seems like regular Chimps rules other than that. Okay. That is kind. But at the same time, I haven't played a lot of Ravine, so maybe that is still a pain in the ass. We will see. Anyway, that's for tomorrow me to worry about. I'm gonna worry about these two. Right. What have we got? What have we got? Oh my god, we have Sorter. Yes. Okay, cool. We've got Sorter, we've got Ben. Ben won't be useful on Chimps, so Ben can fuck off. Sorter it is. Ah, good. Good. We have Sorter. Someone competent. Crossbow Master. Balloon Solver, maybe? We'll hold off for now. Snipers. Probably will bring 10. Just trying to think. Spillway. Are boats useful? Somewhat. I mean, if you place it... Like, obviously you won't be able to remove that middle section because this is going to be a pain in the ass. But if you put it somewhat off to the side here, it can attack the top part here as it's either entering or leaving, and this bottom part here. So maybe not a potential massive waste. But overall, no water. Water is there, but not in amazing positions, except for the middle of the map, that little tiny sliver. No water again. Water is useless. So I think we're gonna go a little easy on the boats. Yeah. Weirdly enough, I do still like the wizard. That's the exact crosspath that I'm okay with. So I'm cool with that. I feel like I should take Dartling Gunner because they're not nerfed by nearly as much. I feel like that might be a smart idea. There's no Alchemist, which makes me sad. Druids. Got double guns, but no balloon trap. We don't have much in terms of amazing super monkeys. I feel like I will take those just for the sake of... They've got more viability and everything. I don't really use the top and bottom path boomerang, to be honest, so I think I will take those. Recursive clusters. I do like myself a good few recursive clusters, so I think I'll take those. Am I happy with this? 30 towers across 5 maps, 6 towers per map. Even less if I can use Sorter to do a lot of the heavy lifting. I need to think about the bad. There is a bad that is going to be moving at 50% speed on Ravine. How do I want to deal with that? I suppose I've got the Mad. The Mad is expensive and I can't sell, so I will have to plan for it in advance. I do also have... I don't have primary expertise, but I've got the other buffs for the primary monkeys on the village, so I could go for a permacharge. Permacharge could be very useful. Sorry about that. Was just getting my dinner and it is incredibly greasy? I mean, yeah, I guess that's the right word. It's getting on my... Okay, hold on. Sorry. Interrupted. Just slightly. Okay, I'm back. We're good. What was I thinking about? Moab killing potential. We also have Cripple Moab. So, yeah. And potentially a Crossbow Master if I choose to accept it into my heart and soul as my Lord and Savior. I do think we can get away with doing this to do this. If we really must, we can go Tax Zone Super Brittle. Seems like a pretty solid way to kill a Moab. I think I will also do that to put in a Balloon Solver, just to give myself a few more options. But I think that'll be good. I feel like having these options is very useful. Right. Hard. Balloons move a little faster. 3 to 65, eh? Sorta and... what could do this solo? Sorta and an elite defender. That leaves lead popping power entirely up to Sorta's abilities. I'm not entirely sure about that. Or I don't give my Sniper Monkey camo detection. Or I buy and resell the Sniper Monkey each time I want to swap. No. Let's not do that. I think a Sniper and a Wizard should absolutely be able to solo this. So my plan here is, I do believe there's probably a universe where I can place one tower along with Sorta and slaughter all of it, but I do also believe that is a painful universe where it takes me a few attempts and I'll have to retry some rounds and a whole bunch of other bullshit. So I think I'm just gonna go with Sorta and a Wizard as well as a Sniper. Just make sure everything is all good, you know? Just guarantee the victory. Don't go too far in trying to show off and be amazing, but also still try and undercut advanced? No, extreme mode Odysseys where you can. I feel like it is incredibly valuable to take advantage of the first few maps, which are generally easier, so that you can save a good amount of towers for the last few maps, which are, on average, much more difficult. I can't guarantee that's the case this time around, but still, I feel like it is a good idea. Also, everybody seems to be making Odysseys that are part 1 and part 2, and sort of like a continuation of a story, almost these days. Very interesting. Very interesting. It would be pretty sad, though, if, if like, you made a part 1 and then part 2 you tried to submit, and then Ninja Kiwi was like, nah, we're not a fan of this one, we're not going to use it. How heartbreaking would that be? Okay. Good, good, good. Very nice. I want Dragon's Breath next, I think, because sort of can already see camo balloons, so I'm not really worried on that regard. I just want good DPS. And Dragon's Breath certainly does that. I think it could even maybe take down a Moab solo. Definitely not a BFB solo, so we will still need that sniper. Dun, dun, boom, 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 boom. What the fuck is that shit? Dun, 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 dun. Of course you snuck through, asshole. Dun, 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 dun. That's alright. This round is easy, $100 at the end, and then boom. Cool. We've got, oh, and of course the purple balloons show up right after that, but luckily we've chosen sorta a very sharp, pointy object wielding monkey. Cool. Okay. So like I said, next option's probably a sniper. I like to put them down here, typically. So I think I'm gonna do that. Shrapnel. I do appreciate the sort of theme of this Odyssey, where it's like you have the most potential with the snipers in terms of shooting really quickly, making money, crippling Moabs, you know, all the three different pathways. But of course they are limited by the maps that you have, because there's just so many goddamn walls. Huh. But yes, I have always thought that, like, even on maps that would be insane to have a sniper on, right? I immediately think to myself, but how could I make a sniper work? So I've got a bit of practice in doing sort of things like this. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I've got the best placements in the world and you should all copy my placements. There's almost guaranteed that I've got some pretty shitty placements, or even less than optimal ones. But I do think about this quite regularly, which is weird, but snipers are one of the best towers in this game, in my opinion. Oh god, I need to be ready with the number one. Or do I? Let's find out. I don't know if I will. Do I need to be ready on the hotkey? I'm not sure I will. Nope, we good. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Oh, and also for those of you wondering, which probably zero people are, but just in case, and because I like to share, my dinner is currently bacon and eggs, a couple sausages, and some toast. Some of you may say that's breakfast. I say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and so you should have it all day, every day, and night. So, there you go. Now, in theory, we shouldn't need any more than what we've got here. Also, I will be tucking into my dinner a little bit here because, I mean, it's hot at the moment, and if I wait till I finish this recording, it will not be. And I would still like to have a hot meal, so my apologies if that disturbs you, and if I do just really get into eating it, I'll just mute my mic. But yes, so just as a warning to those who may not enjoy eating sound ASMR. Actually, yeah, I'll probably just mute my mic when I'm eating big chunks of it, but I'll come back for commentary every now and then. Boom, dead. That's what I'll come back with, like every I don't know, minute and 48 seconds or something. I don't know. That's not going to be accurate. Don't like skip a minute and 48 seconds into the future, because I guarantee you, I'll probably be eating or something then. In fact, you know what? I'm not gonna mute my mic. I'm just gonna sort of sit back and hopefully you guys don't hear me eating. My mic is pretty strong though, so it might happen. My apologies if it does. I've just realized I can do this combo again 3 more times. And I mean, if you're looking at how well it's starting, and how well it just destroyed that BFB, I think it might not be a bad idea to do it. And we don't even have monkey knowledge turned on. The most dangerous round will be 63. Which we will be about to see very shortly. A good indicator for if you can beat 63 is if you can beat the first wave of it. Oh yeah, we're good. Only because it's a long map though. So we should be able to do that again. Yep, that's fine. And just to be safe, although to be fair, kinda missed. It's still got the bulk of it. Anyway. Good. Okay. 30,000 to spare. Spent a good chunk on our defense. And only 2 towers used, when we were meant to use roughly 6. Well, I say meant to. On average, we would have used 6. Imagine if we did that for each map. All 6 of my snipers could be gone by the next map. They won't be, but there we go. Not bad. Okay, hedge, done. Next, encrypted. 29 out of 31. Not too shabby. Alright. What have we got this time? Medium difficulty. Removal rate's actually nice. Very nice. And it's just medium standard. 6 to 70. No monkey knowledge allowed, but we never had it on anyway. So we can remove these for 50 each. So 200. And then bang. We're just done. We've removed everything from the middle. How nice is that? I want to put sorta right there. Do I do it? Do I just remove this, put a wizard, remove that, put a sniper, and then just say goodbye, you know, dust off my hands, like, done? No. You know what I haven't thought of? Who are we going to put in the middle of Spillway? ABR Spillway. You can work. You've got Ultra Jug. That's decent. And very affordable. I think you're too fat. I think you're too fat. I think your range is pretty pathetic until Moabs show up, which have a bigger hitbox. You're pretty pathetic. You're pretty pathetic until you actually do damage. You're actually not a bad idea. So I think I might do another sniper in the middle on Spillway. But I think for now... Well, this guy can pop camo leads. But to be fair, camo leads only show up on 59 out of all of these rounds, and sorta can deal with that. The second they get to here, I can just jump down on them. So I'm thinking sniper and boomerang? Go for a turbocharged, maybe a permacharge if we can afford it by the end. But is that worth it? I don't know. I think we're just gonna try our strategy from before. because that worked out really well. I think we can do it again, and I want to do it again. I think it's just that simple. Hold on, could I have put a wizard directly underneath sort of there, or is the wizard a little too hefty? Oh no, I can put the wizard right there. Okay, that's what I shall do then. Saves me 50 bucks and gives the wizard a bit more range. Might come back to bite me in the ass, but I think for now it's not a bad idea. Okay, I think we're, I hate to say it, but I think we're gonna do the same strategy again. Just because I really don't think, outside of starting off with the wizard, and on certain maps we won't be able to do that anyway, that the wizard will be all that useful later on, because it's so heavily restricted. But at the same time, it's just not restricted enough to be useless altogether. You know, if we didn't have Dragon's Breath, I would say that the wizard is most likely pretty useless, and I just wouldn't bother. But because we've been given Dragon's Breath and camo detection, I think the wizard's still useful enough to come with in quite large quantities. And by quite large, I mean 4. 4! Anyway. Come on. And yes, of course I'm not going to be eating while we're actually setting up here, because we do need to purchase some of these upgrades with a bit of speed. I say speed, but I just mean, you know, when it's affordable, buy it. Rather than, when it's affordable, finish off my sandwich, finish off my bacon, finish off the eggs, and then buy it, you know? I think I'm fine with getting camo detection here now for the wizard, because the wall fire's in a pretty good spot. You know, the balloons aren't moving as quickly as they were on the first map. I think maybe I do still buy it before the camo detection though. But yeah, whoops. Overall, I feel like this is a better map for both wizard and sworder to start off with. So I don't need to panic as much about the starting game. Man, these sausages are tiny. I'm talking like the size of a finger. Actually, no, not even a finger, like half a finger. Not like a baby's finger either, like an adult human finger. About half of one. That's roughly the size of these adorable little sausages. They taste alright. I wonder if I just become a food channel. You know? I have thought about making some videos that are a bit more IRL style. Like, I have wanted to do like unboxing videos and stuff like that, because admittedly, you know, a few weeks ago I did bulk buy 1,000 Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I thought it would be interesting to find out what we got from that. But yeah, I don't know. There are a few things I would like to do IRL wise, but at the same time, I feel like I need a different setup in terms of like my room, where at the moment it's more like just a computer desk, whereas if I wanted to do some other videos, I'd need like a computer desk and then another desk for you know, like putting the product on, pointing the camera at, giving a good angle, giving a good review, things like that. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. But yes, I would like a sniper once again. Once more, into the breach. What sniper? Probably the same one. I mean, it didn't fail me last time. I don't think it'll fail me this time. I think it'll do quite nicely, actually. Although, this is a different map. I know that's a very intelligent remark to make. You know, something about this map just doesn't look like the last one we played at all. But what I mean to say is this map could, in theory, be shorter than Hedge, and I feel like we did have a better sniper vantage point on Hedge. Then again, the balloons were also moving faster on Hedge, so who knows, maybe it'll be okay, if not better on this map? Who knows? Who knows? Not this guy. And by this guy, I mean me. Okay. Not terrible so far. Must keep that going. Good, good. And boom. I love this team. It's gonna work very nicely. Moab. Gone. Okay, that was pretty good. Before it even got halfway around the X. I like those odds. I really like those odds. Alright, Bacon. Bring it on. And then once again, during these rounds, we can save up for another elite defender. Another? Just the one. We're not cheating. But yeah, we can save up for an elite defender again. Ow, my ankle. That is one of my favorite parts about going bottom path sniper. I do miss the fact that it could pop leads on its own when it got to tier 5, but I do also love the rapid fire dink noises when it can't pop a lead, but it's really trying its hardest to. Like ding 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 ding. It's just not working, my guy. 10 out of 10 for effort, though. Oh shit. I've just realized something potentially vital. Now, admittedly, it might not make a massive difference, but there is a difference between this setup and the last setup. That difference being that our sniper will be shooting at lead balloons for quite some time until the ceramic balloons show up on round 63. Which is a bit of a worry, you know? Like, it's not a massive deal, I hope, but at the same time, it could pose enough of a threat to be painfully annoying. So we'll just have to keep that in mind, because 63 consists of one annoying thing realistically, which is just, you know, the ceramics, obviously. But the leads, they're not entirely out of the question as a difficult part of 63, because our 5th tier sniper friend over there. Can't actually pop them. If he could, that would be amazing. I think by default, a lot of 5th tiers should just get promoted to being able to pop everything. And I think a good chunk of them actually do. But, sadly not the sniper, which I am very, very mournful of. I remember when it could. Good times. Good times. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Oh my god, get destroyed. That was amazing. And we do have sort of second ability, which is interesting because I didn't think that would be up in time. But it does mean that we can start 63 off with our first ability if we need to. We'll see how we go first. Oh yeah, the Ceramas come out and they're much faster. Let's see how we go. Okay, okay. This is the tricky part. Never mind, I take it back. Easy. Easy. Nobody remembers what happens from round 64 to 70, so we should be fine. Why bother remember something that doesn't matter because you'll just kill it anyway, right? Exactly. I have a lot of bacon and egg left and not a lot of bread. I mean, it's fine. Because I am... Alright. Let me give you a bit of a story here, folks. I, unlike my sister, am not very picky when it comes to eating. Like, I used to be very picky. Like, wouldn't even fucking touch it with a 10-foot pole, even if I had never tried it before, and it was something that a lot of people like. For example, bacon, right? For a long time I didn't like bacon. I think even now it's still very much overhyped, but I think that was the internet's fault. But yeah, I used to be a very picky eater, but now I kind of just shove anything in my mouth. That sounds weird, like, we're gonna move on. But my sister, who, as far as I was aware, didn't used to be a picky eater, is now quite a particularly picky eater. And she talks a lot about ratios. Yes, when it comes to food, she talks about math. Well, not necessarily math, but still, math. And so, if she runs out of something, for example, like, if I eat this bread and this bacon that I have, and I've still got 2 bits of bacon plus 2 eggs left to get through, right? If I ate this right now and I would be out of bread, right? If my sister were eating it, she would absolutely get more bread, more bacon, maybe even more egg, just so that she could have a full meal all the way to the end. Whereas I'm like, okay, I'm gonna finish this and then I'll dive into just the bacon and then dive into just the egg, and I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, she's a little bit fussier than me, but that's okay. If she wants to be fussy, that is fine. Way! Alright, there we go. Not so bad so far. 27 out of 31 remain, but we are getting into the harder map territory, featuring ABR, Impoppable, and Chimps difficulties. So, that has been Epic Journey 1, Sniper versus Walls by WOR Part 1. Part 2 will be featuring these 3 maps tomorrow. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves, everybody.